Hello and welcome to another episode of ExCEL with Gabrielle. I am your host, Gabrielle Jordan, and every Sunday at 7 p.m. I'll be giving motivational advice and entrepreneurial tips to entrepreneurs and leaders just like you. So make sure to go to my website, GabrielleJordanInspires.com/ExCEL to subscribe to the ExCEL Youth Mentoring Institute. And don't forget to tell other people about this because I wouldn't want anybody to miss anything. In today's episode of ExCEL with Gabrielle, I am very excited because for this interview, we have our first international guest. His name is Mr. Toby Carr. He is a 17-year-old New Zealander that started his own technology company called ExTech Limited. He is also a professional speaker and an all-around mogul in the making. So without further ado, let's hear all about Mr. Toby Carr. Welcome, Toby.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much for joining me on the show. So
Alright.
I wanted to start by asking, if you don't mind, can you share with me your age?
Yep, so currently I'm 17, about to turn 18 in about 6 months.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been in your business? How long have you started, or how long have you had ExTech?
Yep. So I originally started in business in 2014.
Uh-huh.
And so that was the very first, that was what you could call the first beginnings of ExTech.
Right.
Was very, very early in 2014 was when we started a company back then called ExProtects.
Yeah.
It was basically that company merged into what's now ExTech today.
Mm-hmm.
So ExTech officially from that company actually had its 2-year birthday yesterday.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. It was quite exciting. But obviously I've been trading before that, kind of on more unofficial terms, so we didn't have a company as such and things like that.
Very cool. And for those who don't know, can you share with us what ExTech is and what you guys do there?
Awesome. So ExTech is a technology solutions company. So we focus in mostly education and commercial solutions.
Okay.
So that ranges from going into a company and finding out what computer solutions, what network solutions they're needing, bringing them up to speed. So that could involve, so it's right through from the free consultancy right through to the purchase of the hardware.
Mm-hmm.
And for devices, for education,
Mm-hmm.
in New Zealand and Australia at the moment, it's a big push is actually getting students up to speed with technology.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to a school, provide a solution for them to actually get those students where they need to be with their technology.
Very cool. Okay, and so at only 15 years old, around 15, right, is when you started this. So, what got you to want to create, a technology company at only 15?
Yeah. I think it was kind of more of a bit of personal conviction that I wanted to do something other than a kind of a standard job.
Right.
And I had done a few very little jobs, but it really didn't enthuse me. It kind of came across as, this is normal. We can all do this. We can all get a job. Yeah. And I kind of wanted to do something rather, an alternative to that. Right. And obviously, I've always loved creating things. So it kind of came relatively natural beyond that.
And so with something like this, did you have to have some kind of training, or did you have to take classes or courses in order to understand some of these things, or did you already know most of this?
I think for me personally anyway, a lot of it's kind of learn as you go.
Right.
I haven't done any official training.
Oh wow, really?
But I think most of it is learn as you go. Yeah.
Really cool.
I mean, you can do training, but I think if you're going into entrepreneurship, specifically and not business, mm-hmm. it's more of you kind of learn by experience. Whereas business, you can go, you can learn practices and protocols.
I think it was Instagram where you said that you were speaking at Google conferences and events, right? Do you ever speak to kids kind of about technology and about entrepreneurship, or is that mostly for adults?
I do a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I do. The speaking I do for that was mostly in schools.
Oh, okay.
Which is good fun. It's it's very different to what I'm used to as well. Because I'm very used to pitching to adults, selling to adults. Yeah, I have been recently doing a little bit more of it.
So do you have any kind of, or are you going through any kind of struggles when developing this company, or, just certain things that you kind of go through and how you were able to overcome those challenges?
Yeah. I think something that's very specific to our nature of business and my age specifically is that it's not like what you call a typical tech startup.
Right.
And a typical tech startup is normally an app, or software, or a website, and they're quite easy for. Well, they're not. You wouldn't say easy, but they face very different challenges to a hardware startup.
Right. Yeah.
And so that's what we were. And that basically hardware companies selling computer hardware, they're normally corporates. And so that makes a big difference is when you're going and trying to sell to someone, you have to establish a new level of respect.
Right.
Whereas society accepts it as a norm for teenage entrepreneurs to be starting apps and things.
Right.
So that's kind of quite a unique one.
Yeah.
Is that
definitely being so young and trying to break into that kind of startup industry, which is so different. That must have been a bit of a challenge. You still kind of go through that, or is it kind of faded a little bit?
I'd say it's probably faded a little bit. Okay. I think that's more of a mindset thing.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it's actually more of your personal thing. Is that you have to form the mindset that you're able to do it, or that there's no reason for someone else not to buy from you or not to accept your company for what it is. Yeah. So I think that's more of a mindset. And I think I've kind of got better with it. But I think it's always going to be a struggle, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And for the young people that are watching, because this, ExCEL is really for mentoring young people when it comes to starting a business or being a leader. And a lot of the times I'm talking about mindset. That's one of the main topics that I talk about. So I'm glad that you did touch on that, because whenever even if you're breaking into a brand new, like if you're starting a new company or you're being in a different field and everybody else is older than you, you just need to have that mindset that you can still sell to them and that they can still respect you. And because even though you're a young entrepreneur, you can still do the same things that anyone older than you can do. So yeah, definitely that it's a mindset thing. So I'm glad that, that's something that I really would like the young people to kind of hear from as many people that I interview as possible, because that is definitely something that they should keep in their minds and know. If you're talking to a young person right now, I mean, since a lot of young people will probably be watching this video, what would you share to them about if they want to be an entrepreneur? How would you inspire them? What would you say to them?
I'd definitely say is find out what you're actually wanting to do and hold your line. Yeah. You can have as many mentors as you want in the world, but don't let them actually change what you want to do. Only help them, or only let them help you do what you want to do. Yeah. So once you find out what you want to do, hold your line and stay there, and always just keep going forward in that area. Don't let mentors sway you at all, because you come across a lot of mentors. They have a lot of power. They have a lot of influence. And that's good. It's good. Yeah. But you have to make sure that you channel it into the right direction and what you're actually wanting to achieve, and actually what seeks your happiness in what you're doing, not what achieves what's success. I think a good mentor will try and achieve you winning rather than success.
Right. So, I think that's great advice, because, even if it's not just a mentor, but a lot of people will have their opinions about what you should do, what you should take, how you should take your business, where you should take it. And, you may think it's a good idea, but you have to know what it is that you really want. And so that's how you kind of stay strong in that. So that's really good advice to give to a young person. Yeah. So before we close out, can you share with us some of your, social media, your website, how people can contact you?
Yeah. So our website at the moment is actually under maintenance. Okay. We've got a big release in about 3 weeks' time.
Oh, great.
Which will be basically an online hub for all of the schools in Australia and New Zealand able to go on there, register all their basically students, classes, all that thing. So so once that goes up, they will have about 600 schools registered on there.
Wow.
So that's a big development.
That is great.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, but it means at the moment we don't have a website up.
Right.
So I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Those are probably the best ones, or LinkedIn. LinkedIn I use a lot.
What is
So
your
those are the best
handle?
ones. Sorry?
Your handle? What is your name for Instagram and Twitter and all the social media?
On Instagram, it's Toby Carr, Toby_Carr. On Twitter, it's Toby S. Carr. And then on LinkedIn, just search up Toby Carr and it'll come up.
Perfect.
And if you want more information, tobycarr.info.
Perfect. And all that information actually will be down below, so you can click the links, check out all the social media, like and follow all of that, because he's actually doing some really great things. I follow, of course, you on Instagram. I'm more of the Instagram person rather than like the Facebook and the Twitter. So I see you on Instagram, and you're doing some really great things. So guys, definitely check him out and see what he's up to. He's very inspiring at a very young age, having such a different company. So definitely check it out. And thank you so much, Toby, for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
Hope you have a nice day.
Thank you for watching another episode of ExCEL with Gabrielle. I hope that you enjoyed this interview with Toby. He is a very smart young man, and he is growing rapidly in his business and the all-around field of technology. So make sure to check out his information in the links below. Also, make sure to go onto my website, GabrielleJordanInspires.com/ExCEL, to subscribe to the ExCEL Youth Mentoring Institute and check out past interviews with young entrepreneurs and adult entrepreneurs. Also, you can email me at ExCEL@GabrielleJordanInspires.com to send me any questions, comments, or concerns that you'd like me to discuss in my next video. And I hope that you'll join me next Sunday at 7 p.m. to learn, grow, and excel with Gabrielle. See you later.